Hey guys, Panzer J back here with a new YouTube war. This is Operation Boston. This is going to be turn 1.5 and 1.6 for the UK and France, July of 36. So Operation 38 Special, the Allies went ahead and surrendered. I'm very disappointed in my play last game. It was the shortest YouTube war I've ever been a part of. So we are going to go ahead and play the same nations this turn. So I'm the UK and I'm the Commonwealth in France. Boston Bruce is going to be the KMT in the United States. Hambone's taking on all of the Axis, Germany, Italy, and Japan. And Global War 36 Enthusiast is going to be Russia and the CCP. So hopefully we can have a better outcome, even if we don't win. At least hopefully we can carry this game a little bit longer. That was quite disappointing. I just finished tearing down the board, so all I've got set up right now is the nations I'm playing, so I can get my turnout. And there we go. So let's get into the UK. 2 tech rolls. We're going to try for radar and anti-submarine warfare. Nothing surprising there. They both need a 7 or higher. So let's go with radar first. 11, we succeed. And anti-submarine warfare. A 7, we succeed. So 2 for 2. So that's a good start. So we'll put radar on the board and anti-submarine warfare. I was thinking about switching it up. I was going to keep radar and then do maybe something other than anti-submarine warfare, just so it's not the same 2 techs every game, but I decided to just stick with the tried and true, I suppose. Okay, so for purchases, the UK have 11 to spend, and they're spending 8 of it. They're going to upgrade 2 militia to infantry, that's 4, and anti-aircraft gun for 4, that's 8. They're going to save 3, and then they get a free sub and destroyer to place. The FEC, 5 to spend. They're going to spend 2 of it upgrading a militia, save 3. Anzac, and I forgot to put out the unit. So we're upgrading an infantry. So, I mean, we're upgrading a militia. So that's $2. They'll save $1. And the French have, well, I guess we can do the French now. They have 6. They're going to save all of it, and they've got a free sub to place. So obviously no combat. So let's do non-combat. Let's see. Up here in England, we're going to have our air transport in London at an air base come over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and land in Ottawa. We'll have this destroyer here in A-17 come down 1 to A-21. We'll have these 3 ships in A-22, a battle cruiser, heavy cruiser, and coastal defense ship come over 1 to A-21. We'll have the mountain infantry in Scotland rail to southern England. We'll have the medium bomber come down. Let's see. I don't know. I don't think it can reach, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, it can't reach. It'll just come down 1 to southern England. I think that's all we want to do up there. And I think that might be about... How about we take the infantry in Transjordan? I guess will come over to Cairo. And I think that's it with the UK. The FEC, we've got this naval transport here in Maharashtra at a major port. Well, it's got to do the strategic naval move. So 1, 2, 3, 4 down to I-1. It can go in port in South Africa. We got the militia in southern India is going to come over 1 to Calcutta. We got the Gurkha in Burma backing up 1 to Bengal. We got the militia in Delhi coming down 1 to southern India. The infantry in Delhi railing to Calcutta. We've got this naval transport in I-11 coming over 1, 2, 3 and going in port in Hong Kong. We've got these 3 ships, a battleship, a heavy cruiser, and destroyer off of Calcutta coming 1, 2, 3 over to I-4. We got this destroyer here in P50 coming over 1, 2, 3. Join that fleet there in I-4. We got this coastal sub coming over 1 to P42. A light carrier with a fighter at a major base coming 1, 2, 3, 4. Join the fleet here in I-4. Anzac. We've got this fleet here in P72 is going to come over 1 to P70. We got this militia in Sydney railing to South Australia. We've got actually the naval transport that came for P50 picked up the artillery, came over 1 and dropped the artillery off in South Australia. We got this militia in Queensland backing up 1 to New South Wales. I think that's it for the Commonwealth. Okay, so unit placement. So again, I forgot to put out the infantry sculpt, but the militia upgrade for Anzac was here in South Australia, the militia we railed. For the FEC, the militia upgrade is here in Sarawak. Take off that militia, put down an infantry. And for the UK, we've got a anti-aircraft gun, goes down in Cape Town. We got 2 militia upgrades. 1 here is in South Africa. Take him off. The other is going to be up here in Ottawa. So I did forget one more non-combat. Hope it's okay. So we're going to take off that militia in Ottawa, put down the infantry. And the other non-combat was I wanted to move these 2 ships from A18 in a major port 1, 2 over to A21. Okay, and then we've got our free destroyer and fleet sub. They're going to go down in A21. And that is it for the UK. How about the French? Non-combat, because there is no combat. We're going to take this fleet here in A29 and a major base, which is 2 battleships, 2 destroyers, 1, 2, 3, down to A44. We're going to back this infantry in Normandy to Aquitaine. We're going to rail. No, we're not going to rail. We're going to back the one in Picardy to Normandy. In southern France, coming over to Aquitaine is a motorized infantry and a mountain. The motorized in Alsace-Lorraine comes down 1, 2 to Aquitaine. The medium bomber and the fighter back off 1 to Normandy. The infantry in Paris backs off 1 to Aquitaine. The militia in southern France moves into Paris. These ships here, we're going to take the cruiser, the torpedo boat destroyer, and the destroyer from M1 down 1 to M2. We've got some subs to move. We're going to move these 2 subs in M1, 1, 2, 3, over to M8. Same thing with this sub here in M2, can come over 1, 2 to M8. Let's see. This naval transport here in northern Algeria is going to pick up the Foreign Legion, come up 1, drop him off into southern France. And then we just got the naval transport over here. So we're going to pick up the infantry and coach in China, come over 1, 2, 3, drop him off into French Somaliland. That he went into I-4. And that's it. They just have a sub to place. We're going to place the sub here in M1. And that's it. So how about income and disposition? So the British saved 3, and they're sitting at 12 because of the German annexation, so that's 15. The FEC saved 3, and they're sitting at 5, so that's 8. Anzac saved 1, they're sitting at 3, that's 4. So it should be 15, 8, and 4 for the Commonwealth. The French, they're now at 7 because of the German annexation. They saved 6, so they'll have 13. Okay, let's do a unit disposition. For the British, we've got an infantry and an air transport in Ottawa. In A6, the fleet is a battleship, 2 heavy cruisers, a light cruiser, and a destroyer. There's a militia in northern England. Southern England is 2 militia, a mountain, a medium bomber, and a seaplane. London is a fighter and a infantry. The fleet in A21 is a battle cruiser, a heavy cruiser, a coastal defense ship, 2 naval transports, 2 torpedo boat destroyers, 3 destroyers, and a fleet sub. Gibraltar, a militia, a fort, and a coastal. M2, a light cruiser, a destroyer, and a fleet sub. The French, Alsace-Lorraine, a fort and 3 infantry. Paris, a militia and an artillery. Southern France, a foreign legion. Aquitaine, 4 infantry, a mountain infantry, 2 motorized infantry. Normandy, a medium bomber, a fighter, and an infantry. M1, a naval transport and a sub. A44, 2 battleships, 2 destroyers. M2, a light cruiser, a destroyer, a torpedo boat destroyer. In Africa, we've got a infantry in South Africa, naval transport and port, an anti-aircraft gun in Cape Town. Cairo is a militia and an infantry. M8 for the British is a battleship, a heavy cruiser, a destroyer, a light carrier with a tactical. The French have 3 fleet subs. French Somaliland is an infantry with a naval transport. The fleet in I-4 is a battleship, a heavy cruiser, 2 destroyers, a light carrier with a fighter. Southern India is a militia. Calcutta is 2 infantry and a militia. Bengal's a Gurkha. Hong Kong has the infantry with a naval transport and port. There's a coastal sub in I-32. There's an infantry in Sarawak. South Australia is an infantry and an artillery. In P-70 is a light cruiser, a destroyer, and a naval transport. New South Wales is a militia, and Sydney is a motorized infantry. So that should be it for the Commonwealth and the French here on turn 1. Turning things over now to Hambone for Italy.